Never saw a Mustang like this. It's a kind of looks like a Cougar Mustang. I don't know. It's a different type muscle car, like a drag racer style. It's pretty cool actually if you're into, the 70s classic muscle cars. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I get a little glimpse of the engine. Probably has like a 427 or it's a drag car, That's when they were putting vinyl roofs on cars. They don't do that anymore. They don't get rust underneath and so forth. It's a Mustang. It's got the spoiler. It's such high speeds that spoiler keeps it glued to the ground, Chromed out spoiler. It's cool. I mean, someone that's into these type of cars, this is probably the ultimate, I don't know how performance-wise. I'm sure it's super fast. Cornering, it's more of a drag car, like all the cars, American cars back in the 70s. I'd say it's probably like a 72 or something like that. I've never seen one like it. They don't have those ones on that like that. And you got a Mini Cooper, straight from England. Cooper. Alright, you see it with the British flag on the top? A Pontiac. I think what it is it's the make is Mini. The model is the Cooper. They got the Cooper 1, 2, and 3, so the real Cooper, the make is Cooper, you get it? And they look like that, but they're from England. You see it in the Austin Powers movies and stuff with the British flag painted on, they're from England, the British flag painted on the top. They even make these Cooper knockoffs with the British flag painted on the top. But so they're not claiming it's a Cooper, so they don't, it's no, it's no infringement of any type. They're not claiming it's a Cooper. They're claiming it's a Mini. The model is a Cooper. Some people don't know. Oh yeah, I saw that on the Austin Powers movie. That's a real Cooper. It's supposedly a pretty decent, English car. Don't know where the fake Cooper, the Mini called Cooper, is from. It could be from kind of like the Daihatsu. You never know. You don't know where they're from. I don't think it's from America. I think it's from I think it's a Chinese made or Japanese or who knows. Like I could never figure out where Daihatsu was from. I just knew they fell apart before you were done paying on them. I wasn't dumb enough to buy one, but from what I'd seen, And you got a lot of wires here, man. They're stringing them all around on these, yeah, shit. Crisscross, zigzag. Doubled up poles here. This place has shut down. The Psychic Eye Bookshop, health spa. Here's everything in one. Get a massage, buy your devil worship and stuff, your witchcraft stuff. I got all the weird stuff, the root from and this and that, and different things. And witches, that's all BS, as but people take it real. They sold all that, and they'll give you a palm reading, a massage. They will give you, sell you witchcraft stuff. Plus they got books and stuff and all kinds of little ornaments, witchcraft, what do you call it? Stuff to put in your home. All kinds of weird stuff used to be in there. It's shut down. Now it's just a Psychic Eye massage, They kept the massage, and extra. They kept the massage side open. Psychic Eye massage, and she can give you a palm reading with her palm, and see, I'm joking, and see how your day goes. Psychic Eye. It was originally a bookshop about 15 feet deep by about 12 feet wide, just a tiny little used bookstore. My son Jeffrey, he was in kindergarten, I believe, maybe even preschool. His friend His mom worked there, so I went in there once. It's just a tiny little place, and they expanded it, selling everything, you know. You name it, they had it. Every trinket you could imagine, everything else. They sell burritos, got a little different, newer sign here. Last one I was at, it cost me $20 for a burrito and a soda, $22.50 I think. It's just a rip, you know. It was made of like roadkill. I've been eating El Burrito since they first came to PCH in Redondo, 99, 2000, right around there I think. Something like that. It was pretty good. We used to be able to get a soda plate and a Coke for about $12. Nowadays a soda plate and a Coke is like $23. This is the worst food I ever had, this Mexican food here. I think someone purposely served me roadkill. Got them right when they're closing to go. Nothing you can do. It's like, wow. I was starved too. It's like rotten fish, roadkill, everything in one. It was supposed to be like the Super Burrito Deluxe. You know? Far from that. Anyways. Left a very bad ring and very bad, memory for that. I'm not in any hurry to go back. I went to Mexican Riviera right there, Anza and PCH. Normally get something really good there. A different type of shredded beef, dark, lame. But typically, Mexican Riviera there, if someone's not trying to mess with you and replace your real food for bogus food, it's pretty good. I think theirs is, they give a bigger burrito than the rest as far as the Super Burrito Deluxe type of thing. Same thing though, you pay $20 for a burrito and a drink. But you get refills and you get your chips, endless chips. You end up full by the time you leave. This place putting up their signs here, Alibabas or Deli Babas. Deli Baba. I went to Mike's New Jersey Mike. Good old Jersey Mike, right? My dad's side, my dad's from Jersey, and so on my dad's side we're from Jersey. My mom's side, Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. And went to Jersey Mike's. Jersey people could be a little shady sometimes, let's face it. A submarine sandwich, basic foot long, look a little shorter than a foot long, but whatever. $21 for a very standard one. You want one that's halfway decent, foot long sandwich, $29.99. I swear to God, I'm not gonna pay $30 for it. $30 for a sandwich? You kidding me? I walked out of there. I said, that's highway robbery. I mean, $30 for a sandwich. It really takes me about 2 of those for a meal. $60 for a meal? No way. That's not a joke either. I was surprised. People standing in line paying it too. It's like, wow. Either you're rich or you're stupid. You don't have to be rich to spend that, but basically have to be foolish, I think, $30 for a sandwich. If you want the basic one with bologna and no cheese or whatever, that one's $20, Or you can get the half sandwich for $13.99. 6 inch really means 5 inch. That's about 5 bites to me for 13, 14 tax only. $15 for 5 bites, So, yeah, a little pricey for a sandwich for me. In Beverly Hills, some fancy place maybe, sure. Basically, Jersey Mike's. You walk in there, yeah, LP. Jersey dude back there. It's like, he's got a backward baseball cap on, backwards. Watching sports on the TV in there. you feel like you're disturbing him when you walk in there. It's like, jeez, what do you need? Hurry up. His eyes are glued to the TV. Is the menu correct here? $30 for a sub? Yeah. What's wrong with that? I don't know. Okay, you want a sandwich or not? I'm trying to watch the game. I just walked out. That was enough for me. So, Jersey. From Jersey, My dad didn't have the big Jersey accent, but his sister, when she came out from Jersey, moved to Hollywood. She wanted to live with the movie stars, Her and her son, Glenn, a year or two older than me, I think. They came out from Jersey. No movie stars in Hollywood. I'd go visit him. Do you see that guy over there, Jeff? And he's the Duke of our school. What do you mean, the Duke of your school? They talked a whole different language than we did in Redondo Beach, The Duke of your school. That's true. He's the Duke. What's that mean? He's the toughest guy in the school. The Duke. Is he related with John Wayne? They might say, well, he looks kind of like a geek to me. What's that mean, a geek? It's kind of more of a South Bay word. It kind of spread, it got around, but a geek was basically a dork, Anyways. I guess that's it right there, I gotta keep an eye. Look, man, purse snatchers. It's just like New York. It's like New York and California now. Gotta keep an eye on all the thugs running the streets here, Gambling, mugging people and gang fights. I saw that movie, The Warriors, gangs like the Orphans. Making their way, Swan's making his way through. He's in the gang, The Warriors. Walk through the Orphans in Brooklyn, right? These guys are tattered white, dirty shirts, right? Poor Brooklyn gang, skinny guys, Big old Adam's apple. They look out there and the Orphans say, you take your colors off before you walk through our turf. I guess the jacket that says Warriors. You take that off to show respect. Swan looks at him and says, no. He's a man of a few words and keeps walking. The guy's getting all jittery like he doesn't know what to do. He had to let it go because they weren't much of a gang. They're called the Orphans, The Warriors were on the run from that little tweaker dude. I forget the name of his gang. The guy named Cyrus was uniting all gangs. There was a big get-together of gangs in a giant park in New York, right? Thousands of gang members from all these different gangs and different groups, and we're here to unite all the gangs. We're going to help the communities. Rather than do wrong, we'll be helping the communities, and all gangs will now unite and do good services for all of the public. Yeah, and everyone's cheering. Oh, the little tweaker guy from behind breaks out a cheap little gun, he goes, and shoots Cyrus. He drops down. Everyone turns around. The Warriors are next to him. And he says, it was the Warriors. The Warriors did it. Everyone looks at the Warriors, so the Warriors start running. And that's where it all began. Every gang in New York was after the Warriors. And they had a DJ that played music, black woman. You never really saw her full face. And for that gang out, you shouldn't say gang, should have tamed down. For those friends out, those guys out there, with all that heat on their back, we're going to play this song for you. It'd be some song related to them on the run, It's like, we hope the best for you, It was a pretty good movie. It's one worth watching every few years. And they run across all these different gangs along the way, The guys on skates at the subway, painted faces like mimes. That was a good fight scene there. And the bathroom hidden, ceramic toilet covers over the guy's head. And they ran into the Lizzies. the Lizzies was an all-female gang. Oh wow, some chicks, cool. I didn't know that they're a gang really, right? And they're sitting there making out with some of these chicks, and the other guys came in and said, what's going on here? And they saw one of the chicks pull out the gun, was ready to start. The other one too, they're going to grab their guns and shoot the warriors. That was the task of everyone, to get the warriors, right? And watch it, they're loaded. And they start just jumping, and the foam and the feathers from the couches is flying all over. They were like Lezzies is what it was. A lesbian gang. And they called them the Lizzies. Back then, a chick that like another chick, you'd call them a Leslie, you know. So they were called the Lizzies, you know. Good movie. They're cutting through a park, and one of the gang members of the Warriors, kind of a cocky asshole dude, no one liked anyways, right? He sees a chick, lonely park, 1 a.m. at the bus, not a bus stop, but a park bench. I'm gonna wait here, guys. And he's trying to make time with her. He reaches over to grab her boobs or whatever. And she, quick. In about a quarter second, has him handcuffed to the park bench and stands back. You're going to arrest now, asshole. You know? Hey, wait up for me, guys. They just kept going, you know. And Swan grabbed one of the only chick the orphans had, the one chick. He grabbed their chick on the way, and he didn't grab her. She went along with them. She wanted to ditch the orphans. She went with the warriors, yeah. And at the end, they had to make it to Coney Island. So at the end, they got to Coney Island, and the tweaker guy and his little gang were there. He pulls out a gun to shoot Swan, the leader of the warriors. And Swan very quickly pulls out a switchblade. Switchblade's no dangerous than any other knife, but it just has that stigma to it, you know. Switchblade. Opens up and goes, whew, throws it at the guy really quick, hits him in the wrist, he drops his head. What did you do that for? And then the warriors go to turn to walk away, because on the horizon they're lined up at the top of the hill, coming down for the tweaker dude and his gang. He's like a little dust head tweaker, right? On the horizon there was Cyrus's gang, you know, their leader dead. And then all you hear in the background, no, it wasn't me. So they got that guy. That was like the end of the movie. It ended with the song Joe Walsh in the City. So it was a good outro for the movie. It's a good movie. Worth seeing. New York gangs. That's before gangs were what they are now. You know, like street gangs, like all these baseball bats and chains against each other. Not a whole lot of guns and stuff, you know. It's pretty cool. Here we are, Black Bear Diner. The DVD, they call it. And Popeyes over here, Out West, and everything else. X-Singular, you may remember them. They changed over. See the sign here. Over there, right here. You see the logo there. You barely see it, I'm sure, but Orange Theory, that's it right there. Fitness, Orange Theory Fitness, once X-Singular. Everyone thought they'd be the big name. All these companies like that came out. The real phone companies didn't want to convert to cellular. They're like, wow, these guys are competition. Instead, they all opened up their own, you know. Verizon, cable company, AT&T, you know, they all had their own cable companies and wiped out all the little X-Singulars and all that everyone thought would be the future of phones, you know. X-Singular, that was my first, you know, brand, yeah. Or the Nokia 3340 or whatever they were. The one everyone had, you know, the one. They all looked alike, but some had more features, you know. If you wanted to text someone, if you wanted to see, you'd have to hit the A button, the number 1 button 3 times, then wait. If you wanted A, then hit it 1 time. If you wanted a B, hit it twice. It was like that, yeah. No one does Carnival. Choose Fun Carnival. Well, it's a little shady of a company, I think, but Carelon Health. That's the big name out here for health, Carelon. You can scan this. Get all the info you need. This guy's been a customer of Carelon for a long time. He's no longer with us. They took care of him while he was alive. We are in the city of Torrance. Residential, commercial, industrial, residential, commercial. A balanced city. It's balanced. Serve Pro. They're number one for fire and water cleanup and restoration. You know, water restoration. What's the name of the one? It's the big medical cross on the side. I forget. That was the real one. These are all copies. You know, these are toy restoration. The other one is the real one. You know. That guy Dan, businessman, one of the smartest guys we meet. He's got him on that one. Dan Hartwell, number one as far as water restoration. So if you ever have a flood or your home has water damage, he's the guy to see. He'll undercut everyone else and do the job right. Just killing time here, waiting for the bus. Writing a jingle in my head while I wait. I'll hop on the bus, Gus. Making new plans, Stan. Right? It goes together. Don't need to be coy, Roy. You probably heard that one. I didn't make that up. It's a pretty cheesy song, but they play it on AM radio in the 70s. Alright. PCH and Hawthorne. House Verdes on the south of me. Go over that hill and keep going, and you will be in PG. Rolling hills, all of that. And the mountains, you see them peering over the top of the buildings there. Where those two trees are in the middle. You see snow-capped mountains from here. From Anza, you can see them better, etc. All along PCH, you look north and you get with snow-capped giant mountains, just like the giant mountains you go out to see on some of these earths. Quite amazing.